50 course. Has this meeting been publicly noticed? The meeting has been posted and noticed according to law. Just a reminder that everyone talking to the microphones, I have a nice blue outline here, so the recording of your voice. It appears that all trustees are present. And our first order of business is a special order of business. 4A, consider the Historical Society interpretive signs placed in Hubbard Park along Wilson Drive at Congress. Hi, welcome.
I'm Carnegie Hartog, 2537 North Sheffield, and I'm here tonight along with Gerald and John representing the Historical Society to ask for your approval for the placement of 2 more of the interpretive signs that we're putting around the village as part of our walking tour. Last year we put up 3 signs that went together down in River Park, and we hope that they didn't get passed over by the snow this winter. Presuming they're still there. We have 1 more sign that's actually carved up at the southwest corner store, which is to go into Hubbard Park, which was part of the original amusement park area. And that one is close to being not ready to put up, but we have a concept ready for it. And we would like to place that one in Hubbard Park, walk through the tunnel from the parking lot immediately to your left after you're through the tunnel. There's above the little retaining wall, there's an open space there's a lot of brush and whatever, there are no particular plantings or anything like that. And we'd like to put a sign there that would be 24 high and about 60 wide. And the reason for putting this way is obviously because people are going to be standing below it a little bit. We don't want to make it too high. And we'll basically tell the story of the fact that the park was part of this much larger amusement park at one time. Point was purchased by the village named after William Hubbard, one of the first village manager, village board trustee president. And here we talk a little bit about buildings. In fact, we got a lot of help from the WGA to put those buildings in. And then some of the uses today, everything from big concerts to just a lot of really wonderful pocket signs over there. The other sign that we're hoping to put up, and this would probably be by fall, will be on Wilson of Congress on the west side of the road. Probably by, right now there's a sign over this that says Milwaukee Greenway, kind of a round metal sign in that particular area that we are. Now the snow has melted out of the somebody's going to find out what the color lines are underneath there and make a more specific location, but it would be out there. And that sign will tell the story of the cement factory, which was right between Wilson Drive and the river from about 1886 until about 1916. And that would be a smaller sign, just about 24 by 42, printed because we only have about 3 pictures. But it's a fascinating story of the cement factories and pulling the cement out of the side of the river, of the limestone, and it was a big thing going on here for about 20 years. So those are the 2 locations we're looking at. This year, next year, we have to move to the other side of the village and do one Tackwater Park and on that side. But, do any of you have any questions about those locations or the content of the signs?
I have one question.
Sure.
Was there a special architect? Was there any linkage to the fire station?
Yes, Henry Engel. Same
Henry
man.
Engel, right? Will that be in the sign?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes. We have actually have some of his original drawings, and although I guess it was somewhat influenced by a lot of the buildings that had been designed for parks at that time, especially upper line stuff. He was the kind of the architect engineer that at the fire station, DPW buildings, and he lived on the corner of Frederick and Maryland. Oh, up in that, Frederick and Kensington actually, so he was the local architect.
And my last question is, so eventually will we have one at the fire station that kind of links?
There would be one, yeah, there'd be one that we probably talk about all of this, so sure.
I would make a motion to approve the placement of the Historical Society interpretive signs placed at Hubbard Park and along Wilson Drive at Congress, with final notification to be approved by the Department of Public Works.
Second. Motion by trustee Maher, a second by trustee Bachhorst. Any further discussion?
Just a big thank you for.
Yeah, thank you. Really exciting.
It's an enjoyable project.
And all the signs everywhere. I just walked by more today.
Okay, so we have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries 7-0. Thank you so much. So our next order of business today is 4B. Consider a 3-year service agreement at Water Beach Lifeguards with Coastline Coastline Services LLC. This is the second meeting we'll be discussing this. Tyler?
Hi, Eric Kitson's here from Coastline Services. Back in case you have any questions on the agreement. Otherwise, I'll just open it up to any questions that you may have.
I have a question, but does any other board member have a question this time? Okay, so, Tyler, you may have the answer, but I noticed that there's potentially 3 lifeguards, we talked about this last time, and a supervisor on the site. There's also a 4th, so when it describes a supervisor, it talks about scheduling, doing administrative things. And then there's an administrative charge every year, 4 grand above the supervisor is grand about, smaller contract. What is that 4,000 every year?
So that 4,000 is, as the administrator of Coastline Services, Eric's time to recruit and hire the lifeguards and do the payroll, the administrative tasks that are related to Coastline Services.
And is Eric also the supervisor, the lifeguard supervisor?
He is, Eric, what's your title?
Lifeguard supervisor and owner. Yeah, so
Yes, thank you for providing the service, we're very excited about it. I'm just wondering why there's 2, it's like 12,000 altogether.
Yeah, because so when we're gonna get invoices from Eric on a quarterly basis or on a every 2 week basis, so we know what to charge. So we needed to separate the activities that he's doing on an hourly basis when he's down serving at the beach versus the other services that he's doing, those administrative tasks. The other reason too is he needs some cash in front, so when he's paying his lifeguards, that he can be able to pay them from a cash flow perspective. Does that make sense?
Yeah, 4,000 is up front. I'm just wondering,
Yeah.
12,000 is a lot for the administrator, for the supervisor. It's more than half the contract for administration, basically. The lifeguard supervisor is there to staff, like to some staffing, to pay the paychecks. So I didn't understand why there was an extra 4,000 charge. That was my only question.
Okay. That's my answer.
I make a motion to approve, to consider the 3-year service agreement at Water Beach Lifeguards with Coastline Services LLC.
Second.
Any further discussion? I'm gonna just vote no. I'm not still clear on the 12,000 going to supervision. So, and do we need to say which one? Was there different, there was 3 different proposals, correct?
That's meeting number 2, do I have to add that into the?
No, I'm just saying, wasn't there different hours and amounts?
Yeah, in his proposal, he provided a response to each scenario, and this is under the scenario number 1, I believe.
Okay, so that's what you're proposing?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, any further discussion?
He was the only bidder, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was
He
correct.
bid it, so he is
So
the
if we
only.
don't-
We had no other bids. We even reached out to Milwaukee County, and they did not want to provide it.
So if we didn't do this tonight, we'd have to postpone it, but we wouldn't have lifeguards. And
I would
we
have
all
to-
agreed,
I would have to go back and do another RFP process, is probably what
right.
that process would be.
So I'm voting yes because we've had this discussion many times and we all have realized the necessity of lifeguards. We also realized that the reason we didn't have them 1 year was because Milwaukee County did not have the availability they couldn't even staff their own beaches. And so they did not have extras, which we've relied upon in the past. So I really appreciate that you've done this. This is a service that our community has really appreciated and needed. And without the hard work, and I don't have an issue with you getting paid for that. So I appreciate it. Thank you.
The lifeguards, you're at the beach, I've seen you, you're out there
yeah, I mean,
observing.
yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Lifeguard.
There are probably some value-added benefits to that
I think
that
so.
the village realized even last year, and things that didn't happen or were brought to the village attention because I was there every day. Yeah.
And that's in here, right? 6 hours a day?
Yep, that's part of his proposal for, he includes the hours for each position. So that's all tracked out now.
Thank you. And just for my clarification for the future, if we only had one bidder and you wanted to negotiate, would you really have to go out for RFP again, or could you negotiate?
I mean, I can
I'm not
negotiate
saying
back
you
and
need to do that, 'cause
forth.
I've seen that we have votes for the board.
Right, I mean, if the board rejected it tonight, and Eric was still interested in the proposal, I mean, I could work with him on an alternative. And that's up to you as a board if you would want to reject it for those reasons or not.
Any further discussion? All right, all those in, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Nay. Motion carries 6-1.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You want to do me a favor? Sure. Just figure I could probably get you this.
Our next item on the agenda is for C, an update on the development of a 3-year age-friendly plan. Welcome.
Hi, I'm Sue Bronson, 2601 East Menlo Boulevard, and I'm the chair of the Elder Services Advisory Board, and want to talk about an age-friendly 3-year plan. So let me just talk about what age-friendliness is. It means that when you address the needs of our older citizens, that you are actually addressing the needs of everybody. So when an older person is no longer isolated and is connected to somebody, you've got a younger person who has a new friend. When you have a walkable sidewalk, it works for the elderly, the dog walker, the parent with the stroller, the toddler. It works for everybody. Age-friendly means across the lifespan. I'm going to pass it on.
So you guys all got the memo that had the timeline that the successes that we've had through Shorewood Connects. Since 2007, we've been working on various initiatives, and I just want to remind you some of the successes that we've had. So we've got the spring and fall yard cleanup days. We've got the neighbor and the neighborhood of the year competition. We've got advocacy for the development of the senior housing that we've had built recently in the village. Our senior-friendly business certification program. We have a Home Sweet Home program that has volunteers going in and doing home safety assessments in the home. We've got our dementia awareness activities, which includes a community education series, a caregiver support group, and probably the most visible, the Memory Cafe. And then, because through Shorewood Connects, we also received the Best Intergenerational Community in 2014. And that's really done a lot for this community in my mind, because it gave us more intentional activities to connect the generations. And recently, the Senior Resource Center today, we just hosted a pen pal party at the Senior Center where we had 20 older adults and 20 Atwater third grade students come and meet their pen pals that they've been exchanging postcards with for the last month. Pretty adorable. We've got an immigration project that we worked with at Atwater last year as part of the Authentic Learning, and they interviewed some older residents and told some immigrant stories that were relevant here in our community. We have the very cool Monarch Project, which continues to spread its wings across various generations, and now Harbor Chase is raising monarchs, and other senior facilities are taking that up. It's been amazing. And we are also partnering with the Atwater 6th grade ELL program, and we've got older adult mentors that are mentoring young, new English learners in our community. So these are just some of the samples of the successes that we've had through Shorewood Connect.
And the third musketeer. I'm Sue Kelly, I'm the facilitator for Shorewood Connects. So right now, our population in Shorewood is about 20% older adult, and it's older adult is 60 and older. By 2050, it'll be 30%. So we've really been trying to get ahead of this and to kind of position the village to be a place where people can stay and age in place and contribute and be involved. And one of the reasons we did the AARP network is to gain some resources from AARP. They did a telephone survey in 2017 and told people, what is it you love about the village, what do you need to stay? And then we followed that up last summer, the Elder Service Advisory Board, by doing the pop-up surveys in coffee shops and farmers markets. So we've narrowed it down to 4 things that people have said they need. And I don't know if you were surprised by any of them, but basically it's walkability for pedestrians, housing that's affordable, being connected to neighbors and to each other, and knowing where to turn for help when you need information and resources. So that's great because 3 of those are really doable. One of them, housing, is admittedly pretty tricky. But what we did then is we met with our village committees. We met with pedestrian bike safety. They have a great master plan. We looked at some of their strategies. We said, these are the ones we'd love to help you, to support you with. We met with